Well, hello again people, you join us again on another video, and today we are going to be doing some Dodo Mat, sound deadening and insulation. Well, we bought this as a kit, so we've got 10 of these. So they're going to go on some of the panels. We're going to put a window in there. So we're going to cover the wheel arches as much as we can. So the roof and the doors have already got some factory stuff on.
Dad has just gone off.
And then we're going to put them on there. And then we've got insulation on the floor, and we can put the floor ply back down again. So we put some paint over the holes so it makes it look like a Dalmatian. Sorted the little rust spot out. So we're going to crack on with that now. Last night we got the sound deadening on, that came with a kit, which only did that much, really. We could probably do with some more, but never mind. I said there's a window going in there. Put 2 layers of the floor insulation down, just to keep it nice and toasty warm. And just sat the ply back on the top. So today we're going to put the closed cell foam on top of wherever we can get it. Obviously there's not going to be a lot in this door, but you know, we'll try and cut it round where we can and get it in. And on the roof, been at it for a few hours now. So far we've got that one, done the roof, and that door's done. Oh, we found a leak as well, but it's from one of the roof rack mounts. So when it's dry, we'll just take that off and put some sealant underneath it, and that'll cure that. We'll see how much we get done today, because unfortunately daughter's going back home today, but no doubt she'll carry on doing the insulation when she's back at home. So it's been a while since the last clip of the insulation, and she's done a little bit. Sorry, you can hear a diesel heater running in the background because I've put that in. That will be in an up and coming video. It's just that it's a little bit chilly at the minute, so I've got that running just to warm it up a little bit. Right, so what's happened since the last time? I mean, I don't know whether excuse me, I don't know whether I showed you what the floor insulation. It's very similar to the closed cell wall insulation, but just a little bit thinner. See, it's just a little bit thinner. So we put 2 layers of that underneath the ply, and we've got this bit that's left. So I'm going to try and put some of that and try and force some down there because there is absolutely zero insulation down there. Now, I can't remember whether I mentioned this or not, but we bought this insulation as a kit from a company. And to be honest, the only really good stuff was the Dodo Mat. Because this closed cell stuff, it's supposed to be sticky, but as you can see, it keeps coming unstuck. Look, see. Yeah, and the amount of times she's restuck that up there is untrue. But what she's done a bit while she's been at home. So she's done down there, in there. She's done inside that door and started putting some of the white stuff, white fluffy stuff in. I mean, this is only thin as well. But never mind. So she's done a bit in there as well. So she's filled all these little bits and pieces, stuck some in there and stuck some in there. So I'm going to carry on, try and get some of the thin stuff up in the door frames if I can, and up the C-pillars. Just try and get as much done as I can, because she's going home again today. She's actually coming home from Scotland at the minute. So I'm going to try and get that done as much as I can. And then we'll just have to wait to do the electrics properly when she comes back up. But I might also put in some of the ply line panels back over the doors, just to keep the insulation where it should be. I'll leave that one and the one behind me, the two big ones, because obviously there's going to be electrics going in there. So let's crack on. I'll probably put a time lapse up. most of it done. Don't have a lot of insulation left. Just a little bit down there, which will do most of the ceiling. I don't think it's going to do it all, but it'll do most of it. Might just have to stick some of the other stuff back up there as well, just to use it all up, and there's not a lot else I can do. So I've now got all that wall done. See the window, new window, that will be in an up and coming video. All that's done, that's done. So I'm going to stick the ply panels back on the doors temporary, because obviously they're going to get carpet lined. I can't do that until I've done the electrics, or at least till I start carpet lining. But for now, I think this is as far as it's going to go on the insulation. I might give you an update on the insulation once the roof's done in another video. Probably the carpet lining. But for this kit that we bought for supposedly a small van, to insulate a small van, there's not enough stuff. The white insulation is a lot thinner than what I've put extra in. We already had this thick stuff because we bought it to put some more in our van. So this thicker stuff, we had near enough a full roll of that, and it has taken all of it to do inside here. The bit that came with the kit has done, sorry, eating bits of fluff inside the doors and whatever, but it's definitely not enough to do a full van, and this is a small van. I think it was about 150 quid or something like that, I can't rightly remember. Anyway, I'm just waffling now, so right, so that's the end of the insulation video. It's had 3 layers on: Dodo Mat, closed cell, and the white fibre stuff, which I think is recycled plastic. So now I've just got to get this van ready for her to go home, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.